episode 111. We got triple ones of the Neopolitan podcast. I'm in association with Foodies Never Say Die. I'm one of your hosts, Mick Roman. With me, like always, it's Kyle.
Meow.
And joined by always, the man who just released his third book of his trilogy, Walking the Dragon Phoenix.
Hello, guys. Hello.
Master Pick, now available on Amazon.com.
Yes, and you can get the trilogy
For $1,000.
available in hardcover and fucking paperback.
For $1,000.
Listen, this is just going to go towards the Dragon Box funds. I'm not even going to lie
Which
to you.
is tonight, July 1st.
Is it?
Yes, today's July 1st.
I thought we were going to delay it till tomorrow.
Yeah, all right, we'll delay it. It's up to you.
I mean, it's kind of
Sure,
hot.
man.
Yeah, but it's hot, Mickey. Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah.
It's July. Of course it's hot.
I know.
It's hot and it's Reddit. That's why they call you Little Caesars.
It's ready and it is hot, but let's delay it for one day. I'm kind of tired.
Okay.
All right.
You got a cardboard load?
Exactly. That's why we going to Comfort Land.
Staple of Queens now going to be expanding to 3 floors thanks to Casey.
Yeah, yo, calm down. Not 3 floors. Maybe they have 3 bathrooms too.
It'll be like the Dave and Buster's of comfort food.
It's gonna look like the one on 42nd Street.
Yep.
That Dave & Buster's looks run down as shit, though.
Now,
Well, it's Times Square. What do you expect?
Yeah, that's the thing.
it
It's
didn't
Times Square.
always look like that. I
Yeah, when
remember
they opened, it was nice.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, when
Before
it
they
opened,
trashed it.
when everything was new.
No, like even like a few years after, like it wasn't bad because they were still maintaining it. Like after some time, they was just like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
This is what it looks like now.
They probably don't throw sanitizer on the machines no more.
They're like, fuck it. If it
Where
breaks,
did you
it
get the
breaks.
clap? I got it from Dave & Buster's. Who the fuck is Dave & Buster's? No, the arcade.
You mean the rabbit from Arthur?
Every day when you're walking down the street.
Getting the clap.
Oh man.
Getting the clap on these streets.
And I say, hey,
Hey.
What's going on
today?
Dang.
We could get the clap and play and learn to fuck each other. What a wonderful kind of day.
Hey.
What a wonderful kind of day.
Hey.
DW.
Booga, booga, booga.
Garbage.
Yeah. All right, so let's start it off hot, especially because Casey just saw Spider-Verse last night. Let's get into that. So, what is it? Across the Spider-Verse came out earlier in June, and it is a really good sequel to follow up Into the Spider-Verse.
Yes.
So in this one, we follow up the story of Miles Morales as he felt, alone after all the other Spider-Men went back to their worlds. We see Gwen having an identity crisis because her father found out who she is, blames her for the death of the Peter Parker from her universe.
Yep.
We see the Spider Society. They introduce canon events. We see Childish Gambino have a live-action cameo as Prowler.
Which was hilarious.
Yeah.
It's
but
really the stare.
Why was he in there?
Okay, so because he plays Miles' uncle in Homecoming.
The movie?
Yes, the Tom Holland Spider-Man movie, the first one.
Yeah.
He's in there as Miles Davis. And then remember, Miles Morales was inspired by Childish Gambino, Donald Glover, because he had, when he was doing stand-up, he had a whole skit because there was a scene in 30 Rock, or not 30 Rock, what's the show he was in? Community, where he's like waking up and he's wearing Spider-Man pajamas, and he had a whole bit when it was around the time after the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie. They decided to reboot it and do the Andrew Garfield one. He was saying how he's like, hey, I want to play Spider-Man, but they'll never let a black man be Spider-Man.
Right.
That was like his whole punchline and joke about it.
Right.
And at the time, Brian Michael Bendis, who was writing Ultimate Spider-Man, he's like, fuck it. So he kills off Peter Parker, and then he invents Miles Morales, who was bit by the same spider as Peter in that world. And he based the character the inspiration on Donald Glover and the appearance in that cover on Barack Obama. And then obviously things change over time.
Yeah.
A lot of time people were pissed about the character because people always get angry when they change the race of a character, as well as why'd you kill Peter Parker?
Right.
And then the people, it's like, it's not mainline Peter Parker. He's still around. This is a different thing. Which is one of the things where I think the Spider-Man games they handled it a lot better, where you have Peter Parker exist and have Miles get his powers and have Peter be a mentor, which is sort of what they did with the first Spider-Verse, but it was a Peter from a different universe. It was Peter B. Parker.
Right, from Earth something.
Yeah, which he was supposed to be like the main Spider-Man, but like older and run down.
Yeah.
And
from his universe.
Yes, so it's always good when you have the two of them working together.
Yeah.
And like one teaching the other, and then that way he learns from him and then does his own thing. Right. And like grows.
And still learns from Peter Parker.
Yeah, which is what they're doing now in Marvel anyways, because when they got rid of the Ultimate Universe with the last Secret War they did, they just basically put Miles Morales in the regular MCU, or not MCU, in the regular Marvel 616 universe. They got rid of the multiverses, and now he's like running around as one of the Spider-Men with like Peter and sometimes Kane, unless they killed them off or whatever. I stopped reading Marvel comics a while ago. Last I heard they brought back Ben Reilly, the clone of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And they made him like a fucking... They made him into Elon Musk.
Oh, Jesus.
And I'm like...
that could work, though, because he's a fucking chatterbox.
Yeah, so I'm like... I'm glad I'm just reading manga these days.
Nah, I kind of want to see that. That sounds hilarious. Because I liked him in the
Yeah, so like he started suing Miles and Peter Parker for them using the intellectual property of Spider-Man that he owns the copyright. So that Miles makes a new suit and identity. I think that's stupid.
Meanwhile, no fightings involved. Only lawsuits.
Yep.
Spider-Man SVU.
Imagine you gotta serve Spider-Man. You're just running down the street. You're like, you get back here, you Spider-Man.
Now they get some lady like, Spider-Man, help. They're like, oh, what's going on? You've been served.
You know how fucking pissed I would be if I was Spider-Man?
Spider-Man's like looking around. It's like, the fuck
Just imagine you're Spider-Man, a car's about to fall off a bridge. It starts to fall, you jump off, you shoot your web at the bridge, you shoot your other web at the fucking car, you pull it up. It's like, oh my god, thank you, Spider-Man. You've been served.
And it was like, at that point, Spider-Man's like, just drops the car. Like the police is like, what happened? Green Goblin cut my wife. I couldn't get to her in time.
Couldn't get to her. It was nuts.
Green Goblin's dead.
New variation. We'll get to the bottom of this gobby.
He was from Earth 24. I don't know how he got in. He just did.
He just did.
Don't worry about it.
But yeah, no, it was. I really liked the movie.
Yeah, me too.
It was good. One of the reasons they had like a bunch of animators work on this because every Spider-Man had a different animation style. If you notice, like the big one is Hobby Spider-Punk, because they made him look like almost like that fucking style of like punk rock covers where you cut up pieces of magazines and like glue them together to make an image. That was really cool.
I like that.
It was nice. Yeah, the different art styles were like really, really cool.
Yep. Again, we got the live action cameo. When they were talking about the canon events, you see clips of the live action movies.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That broke my heart when they were like talking about, oh yeah, like every like Peter Parker, like the captain fucking dies.
Uncle Ben dies. And Gwen dies, and you see like fucking Andrew Garfield crying, holding over dead Gwen, and like Uncle Ben in like Spider-Man 1, and Gwen just looking at it like, shit.
Yep.
No Tom Holland footage, but
nope.
But they do mention
Venom,
No Way Home.
Universe,
No,
yes,
they showed Venom, a clip from Venom with all the different Venoms taking over Eddie Brock. But they show they mentioned Tom Holland
when he went in.
Oh yeah. When he went to Mrs. Chang's convenience store.
Yup.
He's like, wait, what? Are you used to this? Funny enough, that's just a clip they took from Venom, and they just like erased, because that was the part where like Eddie Brock's ex-wife and her new husband show up.
Oh, when they walked into the store?
Yeah. So like they like erased them and then just drew him over it and added new dialogue.
Nah, it worked though.
I recycled the shit out of that. But yeah, so no Tom Holland footage in it, but they did reference him directly in No Way Home. When he was like, Doctor Strange is that fucking nerd from Earth 11119999999.
Wait, what?
In the beginning when he's talking to Gwen about like the stuff that happened from Into the Spider-Verse and how they broke the multiverse, he goes, don't even get me started on Doctor Strange and that nerd from 199999.
Oh,
Which is Tom Holland, Spider-Man, and No Way Home.
Okay. They mentioned him more than once, like twice.
No, that was it.
That was the only time?
Mm-hmm.
Because didn't somebody else question, like, what the fuck a Doctor Strange was after that?
Yeah, Gwen. Right then and there when he mentioned it, she's like, what's the Doctor Strange?
Okay. I thought that was, like, later on.
Yeah. Oscar Isaac did a great job as Miguel O'Hara.
Yep.
I was wondering who he voiced. It sounded like him, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah. So they were saying, like, this is, like, his third time being in a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Because he was Apocalypse in X-Men Apocalypse, he's Moon Knight, and now he's a version of Spider-Man.
Yeah, no, I liked him as Miguel O'Hara. He was
good.
No, he was really good. Like, and I like the way they kind of fleshed out a little bit of Miguel O'Hara's character, because, I mean, unless you read the comics, you don't really know too much about 2099 Spider-Man.
What was it? They did that. We see Miles and, like, you know, the struggle with his family and keeping a secret identity.
Yeah, that shit kind of like hit home because it was just like even in the times where they were joking when they were trying to catch the spot the first time and he's with his pops.
And like, where is he? It's like, oh, he's on his way. 3 dots.
And then like later on when they actually like work together to try to pursue him, they just like, fuck, I don't know how to explain this.
Like, I love you too, officer. What?
Maybe you should let him spread his wings, kind of like this. Maybe you should get up his ass a little bit.
He was bringing the cake to his dad's party for getting promoted. It's like, I'm proud of you, Dad. And it got all jumbled because he's like, I'm not proud of you. And he's like,
Look, I even brought the cakes and they were all fucked up.
I felt for my boy in that moment. He tried.
He did.
He tried so hard. He was going all throughout the fucking city. Yeah. Thought everything was going to be fine.
Villains kept attacking. He's like, God damn it.
For one fucking day, please.
One day.
God damn it. No, I really like that scene where the Spot pulled up in the Venom universe. I was not expecting that. Yeah. Like, I knew they were doing the different Spider-Man shit, but I just wasn't expecting.
He's like, oh shit, the power of the multiverse. Fucking Lego Spider-Man.
I love that.
The Lego. So apparently, you heard the story about that Lego Spider-Man, right?
What about?
So a kid actually made that. Didn't have anything, like wasn't working for Marvel or anything.
Yeah,
was just inspired.
He recreated the trailer for Spider-Verse.
Yep.
With Legos.
Yep. With Legos, with like stop animation.
Really?
So and they were like, "Oh, this is amazing!" So they fucking brought the kid in to and gave him like tools to make it like really flush it out and everything, and like redid it. And
so like they offer him they basically paid him to get that clip, to do that stop motion for the Spider-Verse movie.
Yep.
Because the directors Phil and Lord, who directed Spider-Verse and this one, are the directors of the Lego movie.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
They do the Lego movies?
Yep.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
Those movies are fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Especially the Batman ones. Oh my god.
No, I don't think they did Batman.
No, wait, they didn't do the Lego Batman?
No.
Okay.
Just the main Lego movies.
Lego Batman. It's fucking hilarious.
It was. I think they produced Lego Batman, though.
They probably did, but everything in that movie, it's different from the other Lego movies. Love that Lego Batman.
But yeah, no. So the fucking Lego Spider-Man was great. And they use a voice clip of J. Jonah Jameson from the Tobey Maguire movies as the Lego J. Jonah.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I want pictures of Spider-Man.
He's like, I gotta go. We got an anomaly.
Miguel, he goes, thank you, Peter. You're the best one out of all of us.
Well, was looking out the window like, this don't look good. I want pictures of Spider-Man. I'll be right back. Give me 5 minutes. 5, please.
Now, I was watching a couple of Easter eggs. So, like, with the big twist at the end, where you see, like, the evil version of Miles, who's the Prowler.
Yeah.
They tease him early on in the movie. So, you see that part where Miles was fighting the Spot, and they both get, like, glimpses of the future.
Yeah.
It's like all black and white. You see like his dad dying, and it kept going back and forth with Spider India. If you stop it for a clip, you see the Miles with the braids about to get bitten by the spider that before it got teleported away. They show that, so like they straight up show you the twist early on in the movie, but like you don't catch it. Like there's some way of you
when the spider was crawling on his hand.
Yeah, it's like a drawing. He's like on a school desk.
Yeah.
And you see like he has like the two braids, right?
Yeah.
And like the spider's like walking towards him.
His, like hand or some shit like that. But then I didn't like really know what that was.
And I didn't either. I didn't catch it until I saw like an Easter egg video on it. I was like, oh shit. And then when I saw the movie the second time, I was like, there it is.
Okay. So the spider never bit him in that universe?
No. In that universe, no. It got the spider teleported away, and then it bit Miles. Because like they end up saying like he's an anomaly. He was never supposed to be bitten by that spider. Because the Spider-Man in his universe from the first movie, voiced by Chris Pine, he was supposed to be able to stop the Collider and stop Kingpin right then and there, not cause the multiverse to be ripped. So because the spider came over, bit Miles got involved and got that Spider-Man killed, he fucked up that multiverse and created the whole event that Miguel is trying to stop.
Yeah. Okay. Because I didn't finish the first one. So
dude, you should. It's good.
No, I know it's good. I know it's good. I couldn't.
Yeah, I actually like the first one a little bit better.
Yeah?
Because this is only half a movie.
Yeah.
Because like they end on a cliffhanger and that's the setup for the next one. Whereas the first movie, they didn't know they were getting a sequel, so it's like it's a full story. Yeah. So you get like a beginning and ending.
Yeah, I got
but they leave it open for a follow-up, but
yeah, they definitely left it open because in the first one, like like when they go to a different universe, they'll have like the band, they kind of like they glitch out. Yeah, the spider does that in the first movie.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
To show you, it's like, oh yeah, this is from another universe.
Okay. Whereas in the comics, it was like different.
In the comics, it's the same exact spider that bit Peter.
How?
In the Ultimate Comics.
Oh, in the Ultimate.
In the Ultimate Comics, where Miles got his origin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same spider that bit Peter. They both got bit the same day. It's just Miles was hiding.
Oh, okay.
And then Peter went on. He was Spider-Man, so he got killed.
Yeah. Okay. Because I never like really got too much into the story. I only got like the gist. Like, fucking. They both got bit by a spider. I didn't know it was by the same spider. That's one. And two, Peter ended up dying. Like, saving Miles or saving somebody else, and then
Aunt May or something. He died fighting the Green Goblin in the Ultimate Comics,
and then he got hit by like a truck or some shit.
Nah, he got fucked up.
Yeah, he did, but didn't he?
No, he get hit by a truck. He just like how Superman died fighting Doomsday.
Yeah,
he died in that same vein. Like he used up everything he had to stop the Goblin. Then he just drops and kills over.
Okay, because I thought after that he like tried to save someone and he got hit by some bullshit, but because he expanded all his energy, he just ended up dying.
Yeah.
And Miles Morales.
And then later on, Miles Morales is like, shit, what Spider-Man said. There needs to be a Spider-Man.
Yep.
So then he's like, he's the new Spider-Man and he's using like a cheap version of the costume, like a Halloween costume of Peter Parker's Spider-Man costume. And people are like, oh, you mad disrespectful.
And it's like,
so then he's like, all right. So then he made his own suit.
Yeah. So another question. In that universe, well, not really in that universe, but in the comics, Peter does train him a little bit, right?
That's regular Peter. I'm trying to see. I know I have the single issues. I thought I had the trade. I don't. No, that's regular Peter Parker. He ends up being teleported into the Ultimate Universe.
Okay. So from the Amazing Universe?
Yes, from 616. Due to some... So, like, Mysterio got in contact with Ultimate Mysterio, and they created some, like, portal. So then, like, Spider-Man gets sent into the Ultimate Universe, and he runs into Miles. And he's like, wait, what? He's like, but you're dead. He's like, what are you talking about?
Right.
And that story came out in, like, 2012, I want to say. 2012, 2013, whenever. It was, like, around there. It's what somewhat inspired the first Spider-Verse movie.
Yeah. Because
you have Miles teaming up with an older Spider-Man.
Right. And that's what I kind of remember, like, a part of his story. I just...
Yeah, because that story is called Spider-Man. It was like a 5-issue miniseries. And then, Peter goes back to his universe, and then he looks up not Miguel O'Hara. He looks up Miles Morales in his universe, and then he's, like, shocked. He's like, oh, my God. But then they don't do a follow-up until, like, maybe 3 years ago or something. And and like 3-4 years ago, and then like that version of Miles from like the main universe. This is after they got rid of the Ultimate Universe and Miles is in the regular universe. That version of Miles is like a supervillain, and he's only Puerto Rican.
Is he the Prowler? Or is he like has his own
He's
supervillain?
He's his own supervillain.
All right.
And then he fought. Oh my god, I'm blanking. I keep saying Miguel O'Hara. The two Miles fought each other, and then Spider-Man Miles won, obviously.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, but like they team up, whatever. I know one of the funniest jokes is like, so Nick Fury basically takes Peter Parker in, and he's like, oh, so you're from another universe? He goes, yeah. He goes, and he's like explaining like the Avengers and where he came from and whatever. He goes, oh, is there a Nick Fury from my world? Is he like me? And he goes, well, he's white. And he goes, I'm sorry to hear that.
That is hilarious because that is the first like iteration of Dick Fury I remember.
Yeah, he was originally white. No,
Yeah, he's a white dude played like David Hasselhoff.
Yup.
Yeah.
And then they saw Samuel L. Jackson playing that one Avengers movie. They was like,
No, that's they actually did. It was the other way
It was
around.
before?
Yep. The very first appearance of Nick Fury in the Ultimate Comics, they made him black, but he still had the same haircut as regular Nick Fury, with like the sides are like white, and his hair at the top is like dark brown.
Yeah.
So then the next appearance, they started drawing him to look like Sam Jackson in hopes that maybe Sam Jackson will see this,
Right.
and then he will want to play Nick Fury in a future movie.
I thought it was
No, it's the other way around. And then like they brought it up to not Nick Fury. They brought it up to Sam Jackson's attention. He's like, "What the fuck?" So he was gonna sue them for using his likeness. And they're like, "We want you to be in a movie." He goes, "All right." And then he just popped up in Iron Man.
No, that's A1. I can imagine that being his reaction too. It's like, the fuck is this?
Yeah, you want to play the part? All right, it's fine.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll do it.
Nah, they had what's his name? Fuck, I keep forgetting his name. Inventor of Spider-Man.
Stanley.
Stan Lee, yes. I was gonna say Stan Lee. But yeah, Stan Lee, they had him talk to Samuel L. Jackson. That was the only way he was able to do it.
Yeah.
He said, hey, come on, man.
Yeah. Come on, Samuel.
Oh God, I could even hear him saying that shit too.
All right, Stan, I'll do it.
So, I fuck
For
with
you, Stan. For you.
I fuck with you, Stan. You're a real New Yorker.
Yeah, I'll do it.
They had a Zoom call. Kyle was there.
Yeah.
God damn it! Don't spread my
He's
secrets.
like, "Can I be Black Panther too?" Sam, you're 70. All right.
Yeah, we'll get Michael B. Jordan and
Some other guy.
yeah, maybe Chadwick.
I don't know. We don't know yet.
Said, but Sam, you're 70.
You never know. They can make Indiana Jones look young.
Nah. We already learned from the Flash, bro. And old man Batman got slammed on the ground and he's dead.
It's just he's too old for this. When he does when fucking they first walk into the house and he's like fucking thinks the Flashes are like intruders and he starts throwing moves, I'm like, this dude's gonna like die and fall apart trying to especially when he has the broomstick and he just charges forward. I'm like, yeah, he's dead.
Yeah. Yeah, at that age you fall down. It's over.
Michael
for you.
Keaton being in this movie was like just a fucking red herring.
Yeah, that was a 30-year-old stunt double. Anyways, but yeah, no. So overall, like the Spider-Verse movie, it was really good.
Yeah, no, it was really good. I can't wait for the next one. It sucks that they delayed it.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Well, yeah, they could work on it, but apparently everybody thought they were worked on part 2 and 3 at the same time.
Yeah.
They didn't.
And I'm glad.
And here's the problem that came up with a lot of controversy. So this movie had over 100 animators. That's because 100 animators quit.
Yep.
A bunch of them were working like crunch time, almost like video games.
Yeah.
Crunch times, just on the regular. They were working 7-day weeks. Like they were pulling in over 70-hour weeks. And they weren't being paid
Adequately.
adequately for that work. And then they were like, we did all this. We were barely able to get this movie out. And you want us to have another one in less than a year? So a bunch of them dropped off. So then, what was it? And then like Amy Pascal, the lady that runs the Sony movies and is involved with the Spider-Man movies, basically they asked her about the whole situation, and her response was something along the lines where I was like, well, that's what happens when you work in a movie. That's called working. And people did not take that kindly.
Nope, no.
So literally the next day after her announcement, we got a post from the Sony Animation Pictures.
Right, that's when they put out that big ass letter.
Yeah, saying like, Dear Spidey fans, we initially announced Beyond the Spider-Verse to be released on March 29, 2024. But the team has decided to move the launch date to July 10th, 2026 due to poor management and issues inside the studio. Our extremely talented team is sorry to make fans wait 3 more years to see the conclusion of Miles' story, but we need more time in order to deliver the best finale possible to this silly little guy's deserves. And then they move on to promoting shit. It's like, although the wait will be pretty long, we promise you it won't disappoint you. In the meantime, you can pre-order Marvel's Spider-Man 2 only on the PS5.
Yep. Knew they was gonna go with that.
Yep.
That's why they put out the fucking trailer early.
Yeah. Sorry, we've been beating our fucking animators like slaves. But if you want, we're gonna delay it, make it look like we're treating them well, and you can buy this game. You can
still give us money.
Yeah.
Buy Spider-Man 5, or you can buy Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse on Blu-ray, including the short Spider Within, where you can see Miles having a realistic depiction of a panic attack. Excelsior. Stan Lee didn't write this. He's been dead for years. Sony Pictures Animation. I love that. Like, if they would have just left the top part of the letter and be like, hey, we're delaying this movie. We want to deliver the best work possible and just leave it there. But the fact that they went into it, but you can buy Spider-Man on the PS5 and the other 2 on Blu-ray. I'm like, fuck you. This wasn't genuine at all.
It wasn't.
You're just trying to put out fires.
Exactly. Oh, it's called work. No, it's not supposed to be called that when you're paying the people adequately to do the job that is going to project to give you a lot of return. Yep. It's not work when you're getting paid to do something you love. Like, to the point where it's like you're not even worried about the work anymore. That's not work anymore. That's just pure passion. And that's what these people gave for these 2 movies. And motherfuckers was acting like it's whatever. Oh, yeah, it just comes with the job. Like, no. Like, I get it. A lot of big projects like that, it's very strenuous on the workforce. At the same time, you're supposed to alleviate that as being management and or upper management, to appease the workers, to make sure they keep working on projects with you. That's the way it's supposed to go. But hey.
But yeah,
it's work.
When I heard it got delayed by that bunch, I was like, fuck.
Yeah, that's the thing. Delayed by like 3 years?
3 years. And
but
remember,
that's how you know.
I know, but we're also still in the middle of a writer's strike. So if they have to do any rewrites of the script, that shit's only going to get delayed even more.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nah, I guarantee if they've made any rewrites, they're just like keeping them as drafts.
Yeah.
And then once like the strike ends, they like, probably, like I just did all this work. Like, didn't the strike end like 5 minutes ago? Yeah. I work fast.
Get back to work.
Hopefully they do that.
Well, here's the thing. It's not official yet, but apparently because the contract got extended by a month, SAG-AFTRA, they might go on strike at the end of July too. So that means the Actors Guild. SAG-AFTRA is the union for actors.
SAG-AFTRA?
Yeah.
Oh, I never heard of it.
SAG. Yeah, so like
not to be confused with the Film Actors Guild.
Yeah,
from America.
But yeah, so the writers' strike is happening right now, and then the actors might go on strike too next month. So we might not be getting shit for a while.
Well, you said the actors are going on strike too?
Yeah, they're negotiating their new contract. They did a contract extension by a month.
For what? For
renegotiations and stuff. So there's still like a contract. Or no, just actors in general in Hollywood.
Okay.
So if they don't come up by something by the end of July, then they're gonna go on strike as well. So nothing's gonna be filmed.
Fuck.
Yep.
Yep. And then we go on strike.
Yep.
Wait, we go on strike?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
All right, just send me the memo.
I will. But yeah, no. So we'll see what happens with that. And due to the writer's strike, a bunch of stuff has been delayed. So remember how we were talking about Deadpool 3 is still gonna go on ahead, even with the writer's strike that got delayed. They're like, yeah, let's not do this. So that Deadpool got delayed. What else got delayed? Just about everything's getting delayed right now. One main thing, which I thought it was done, The Boys season 4 is being delayed.
Is it?
Yeah, I thought they finished shooting. I thought they did, but I guess they gotta go back like they always do. They go back, do some reshoots.
Yeah.
And due to that, I guess it just got put on pause.
Yeah, because the reshoots are all probably all from rewrites.
Yeah.
And if they can't do the rewrites if there's
a strike going on. So
Yeah.
so I was like, fuck. That one hurt. Because I was looking forward to that, man.
Oh god, I can't wait for
Didn't
the
they
fourth
do the
season.
same thing with season 3? Didn't they have to
Yeah,
delay
they always do reshoots. In season 1, 2, and 3. Because like they'll shoot the season first,
Right.
then they'll edit it, and then they'll see like if they gotta add some things or whatever. It's like make it flow better. So then they'll go back and do reshoots. It's a common thing that happens with TV shows and movies all the time.
Yeah. Like Snakes on a Plane.
Yeah.
The scene where Samuel L. Jackson's like, I'm tired of all these. That's actually a reshoot. If you actually watch that movie, you'll notice it's a close up on his face, and the background's all blurred out. Because in reality, they were just like, all right, and he's just on a green screen.
Nah, if you
Because they were like, yeah, fuck it.
If you want to see a movie that's just blatant about the reshoots, they didn't even fucking try as a Fan Four Stick.
Really?
In it, all right. So like the stuff that was shot early, the actress playing Sue Storm, she dyed her hair blonde, so you could sort of see like her roots.
Yeah.
And in the reshoot, she's clearly wearing a blonde wig,
That's hilarious.
so you can see like the back and forth.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yep, like her hair changes from scene to scene.
I mean, they only made that movie to hold on to the rights anyway.
Yeah, that's literally
so
why they did it.
they were like, yeah, fuck it. Shut up and put this fucking wig on. Nobody's going to like your movie. Shut up and get back
And
on
they did
set.
it. That
Yeah.
movie was a fucking box office fail.
Yeah.
And speaking of bombing in the box office, I guess we can get into The Flash.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That fucking little stance he does before he runs.
Yeah,
And fucking run.
it's fucking. At least they fixed his running with CGI now. Now he runs like a normal person, except for that clip in the museum, or not the museum, the lab,
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
he's like running with no powers and he's still running like a chicken. Oh my
You can
God.
tell when like his running was CGI and when his running was like green screen of him just kind of like
Yeah,
doing
because he
the
ran
thing.
like a normal person.
Yeah, in CGI.
Fucking
But yeah, goddamn. So like the movie bombed the box office.
Did it?
Of course it did.
It did.
Why?
So-
I mean, I fucking. When did I see The Flash? I think I saw The Flash.
We
on,
saw
like,
that
a-
Tuesday.
Tuesday. That's right. We saw it Tuesday because we would get the cheaper tickets.
Yes. So the movie had a lower opening weekend than Black Adam. Week 2, it had a bigger fall than Shazam 2. As of this week, they're doing 2-for-1 tickets to see The Flash.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand why. That's because everybody knows with the DCU, none of this shit is gonna matter after this movie because they're fucking rebooting everything.
Yeah.
I get that.
Well, that's the thing. Like, everybody knows they're rebooting everything, so this doesn't matter anymore.
Right.
1, there's that. 2, they know it's not going to follow up to anything because right off the bat, they canceled that Batgirl movie, which everybody knew Michael Keaton's Batman was going to be in it. So it's so I guess what happens to The Flash doesn't matter. They should have waited. The smart move would have been, instead of canceling Batgirl and just deleting it, just say, hey, we're delaying it by a year. Let this movie come out. And then after this movie comes out, because right off the bat, you're telling people this movie doesn't matter. Same thing with Shazam 2.
Yep.
Then you delay the movie. That way people still think it's going to be involved. So you go see this movie to see what happens with Michael Keaton, Batman.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you announce that the movie's being canceled and being shelved. You don't do it first and then expect people to go see this.
Right.
That and then all the controversy with Ezra Miller.
When did they cancel Batgirl?
Last year.
Yep.
So they had to for this year's taxes. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Because if they had waited until after The Flash, they would have had to cancel it this year, and they wouldn't have gotten the tax benefit till next year.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because The Flash was supposed to come out June of last year.
Yep.
They pushed it back by a whole year, and that hurt them because during that year delay, Ezra Miller went fucking crazy.
Yeah, he did.
And he just made everybody hate him.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, he had free time. What do you expect?
Yeah, like a lot of people, like when he was in the red carpet and everything,
Yep.
he did not speak.
Nope.
Gave no interviews, nothing. He was just there, smiled.
Some of Zach probably got into his ear and was like, "You shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. You don't see a goddamn thing.
He's
You
like,
fucking wave like Princess Diana and you fucking get in there and you
Yep.
shut
He's
the
like-
fuck
he's like,
up."
I don't care if you are taking therapy. Your mother's not here to wash your hand. You fucking open your mouth. I will kill you.
Yep. Just every now, like fucking Reza Miller's just sitting there on his phone about to take a selfie and suddenly just sees a red dot pop up on his head.
Yep.
Yep.
Sniper just waves.
Yeah.
Hi. You
Not even a
shut the
sniper.
fuck up.
It's a guy with a laser pointer. I told you I'd kill you.
Yep. Now, with all that being set aside, and apparently Kevin Smith was saying, like, if this movie would have done well, we would have gotten Batman Beyond with Michael Keaton. Apparently, that's not happening anymore, which is another reason to be mad at Ezra Miller.
I think they still need to do it.
They should.
I don't think we
do it.
will. Sorry. I don't
No,
think
no.
we
With
will.
the whole new reboot and everything being set up, that's not in James Gunn's plans. Like they're doing their own thing. They're starting fresh, and honestly, at this point, it's good. Like, just erase everything from that Snyderverse universe. Just start fresh.
I just say fuck it. Don't explain shit. Don't make any excuses. Just put Michael Keaton in as fucking old man Batman for Batman Beyond.
Make him up.
like years later.
Why did you put him in there? What does that have? It doesn't have anything to do. Shut the fuck
Just
up.
like him, and we gotta record with him now before
Honestly,
he dies.
they can make that a standalone movie and it'll be fine. People will want to go see that.
That's the thing. I feel like I would like Batman Beyond the most if they just separated it from everything else and
that's the
focused
way
on
it
making
has-
it.
Yeah.
Let
have
it
to
be
be that
its own
way.
thing. You could connect this to the Michael Keaton Batman movies, be like the future of that world,
Yeah.
Well, okay, yeah,
but not connected to anything else.
yeah.
And
Kind of like how they're doing Robert Pattinson's Batman.
yeah, like
it's
Robert
separate.
Pattinson and the Joker, they're Elseworld story movies, so they're not connected to the main timeline of what they're doing with the DC movies. It's its own thing.
Yep.
It's separate.
Yeah.
And they should do something like that. Just give a one-off. Fuck. But yeah, no. So like, despite the Flash bombing in the box office, it was actually pretty decent.
It was okay. I would say for me, Michael Keaton Batman,
The best part of the movie.
best part of the movie. Supergirl was hot as shit.
Yeah,
And
she is your
that's
type.
about it. Huh?
I said she is your type.
I'll be right back.
No, Casey, put the gun down.
God damn it.
And you know, Ezra Miller did actually a good job as the Flash in this movie.
Yeah.
They made him less annoying than fucking Justice League.
Yeah, because in Justice League he's a lot more
He's
spazzy.
unbearable. Yeah.
That's the thing. He just seems like this kind of like annoying character that like ad-libs in at certain points.
Yeah, almost like somebody with Asperger's or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, whereas in this one, they toned him down because they made the younger version of himself like that. So the older version has to be like, shit, now I understand.
Yeah, that was the funny thing. The younger like Flash being annoying and the older Flash being like,
He's like, oh my God,
fuck.
I understand. I get it now.
I get it now. I get what everybody's saying about me now.
Yeah. And with that, people have been clowning on the movie for the bad CGI. The director came out and said, "It's like no. It was done on purpose because the Speed Force distorts how he sees everything." But that CGI looked terrible.
Yeah.
You could have done a better job. I get you're trying to do an artistic thing if that is the case of what you were doing, because some of the other CGI looked good, like the Michael Keaton CGI when he was fighting that Kryptonian.
Yeah.
That looked good.
Oh yeah. No, the CGI in the movie was definitely like top notch.
Yeah.
I'm stretching. Leave me alone. My calf is tight. Tight like a tiger.
Yeah. And so with this movie, it was basically Flashpoint, and so Flash goes back in time, saves his mom, fucks up the multiverse, but instead of like Flashpoint, where you get the Atlanteans and the Amazonians at war with each other, Superman's not around, Batman is his father, Thomas Wayne.
Yeah.
And this, you just got Michael Keaton as the only superhero that ever existed, and Zod is coming to Earth looking for Supergirl.
Which I kind of liked that because that was more consistent with like that universe.
Yep.
You know? That, I imagine it's probably harder trying to organize everybody's schedule,
Yeah.
especially when they had to do the reshoots.
Oh yeah. And so with it, you have Flash going back in time, saves his mom, alters things, and then realizes that world is doomed when Zod shows up and they can't stop him.
Yup.
So then we get the Dark Flash, which is an evil version of Barry Allen, which we've seen done before multiple times in the CW Flash.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's basically, the story's pretty bare bones, pretty much.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah, they go to Russia, they save Supergirl, just like in Flashpoint, where you get a skinny Superman that's been away from the sun. What is it? No, because that was in the original one. So yeah, they save Superman, they come back, Zod pulls up. They basically make Batman, Michael Keaton's Batman. He was saying, like, I'm not Batman anymore. Gotham's one of the most peaceful cities in the world. They don't need me.
Yep.
So like, they brought him back in the part where he's like sewing up the bullet wounds. He's like, yeah, I'm back.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm fucking back. Well, that was always the thing with Batman. Like, he doesn't see himself as Bruce Wayne.
No, he's always
Batman.
Same thing. They did the same thing with The Dark Knight Returns, like the story of old Batman.
Yeah,
I love that.
Where he shaves off the mustache and like decides to be Batman again. And he's like, yeah. After like he beat up some fucking like punks that were trying to jump him. Like,
yeah.
Fucked them up.
That was before you got the protege, right?
Yeah.
The girl.
Yeah.
I like that movie.
No, it was good. I got the books right there.
Yeah.
And then the sequel is not good.
But the sequel isn't good?
No.
No?
No, it's not. It was written like 20 years later. It ended at a part 3, which is better than the second one, but it's still nothing to like write home about.
It's not the first one, is what you're saying?
No. The first one is really good.
I've only saw the first one.
Yeah, well, they only animated the first one. They did like a part 1 and part 2. They took the story and they cut it in half.
Okay, I gotta finish it.
Yeah, but like the comics, they made a sequel to it.
Yeah.
Like 20 years later. It was not good.
Okay.
I mean, I have it anyways. I bought it for like $4.
That's probably why.
Yep.
Damn, that story is supposed to be good.
It is.
Nah, but to the Batman Beyond thing, they should really just make that a standalone movie.
I still want Batman Beyond.
I want to see that.
Yeah, and with the Flash, they did cameos galore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The fucking Nicolas Cage Superman.
Oh god, that was hilarious.
Superman fighting the giant spider, which is like the big like everybody. So the people that know, they're like, oh shit. The people, which is majority of people that don't know, they're like, what the fuck?
That's from the old comics, right?
Spider?
No. So apparently, back in the early '90s, Tim Burton was going to direct the Superman movie. That's why he left Batman. He went to go do Superman with Nicolas Cage, and apparently, they got to the point where there's pictures of Nicolas Cage in the suit. Like they were trying on. Him and the studio didn't agree on a lot of things, and he ended up dropping for the project. The project was killed. Then they were working on the next movie called Superman Lives, and Kevin Smith was hired to write the story, the script, because Dogma came out and was popular, and like his like Clerks movies and Chasing Amy. He was getting success. He's like the hot new young writer on the scene. So they wanted to bring him in. And so the producer, who was Barbra Streisand's ex-husband, that's how he got the job, because
he's Barbra Streisand's ex-husband.
He was like, all right, I got 3 rules for the Superman movie. 1, I don't want to see him in the suit. 2, I don't want him to fly. 3, I want him to fight a giant fucking spider. And Kevin Smith's like, what? So like they tried to go back and forth. He at one point he was really adamant about him fighting a polar bear in the movie and whatever. So that project went nowhere. So then he moved on. The producer went on to do his next film, which was Wild Wild West, where they fight a giant robot spider at the end of the movie.
Oh my god. That was that movie with
Will Smith and the other dude, yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I love this train.
We're going to the Wild Wild West.
Back when Will Smith used to write music for his and sing music for his movies.
Yeah.
Still didn't curse.
Nope.
He started cursing after he started getting cucked.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
But yeah, and then So the Flash originally had an alternate ending. The alternate ending was once Barry takes the footage that he made his dad look up to prove his innocence,
Yep.
that he didn't murder his wife, Barry's mom. He was going to walk out the courthouse, get a call from Bruce Wayne. Car was going to pull up. He was going to be expecting Ben Affleck, and out of the car is going to be Michael Keaton and Supergirl. And that's how the movie's going to end and set up into Batgirl with Michael Keaton being the Batman around. And he's going to be like, wait, what? So with that no longer happening, they decided, fuck it, let's end it with a joke. So they brought in, my God.
George Clooney?
They brought in George Clooney just
yeah.
to end the movie on a joke. And with the CGI tooth falling off. And then we get like the after credit scene with Aquaman being drunk.
Yup.
To show, like, no, Aquaman's still around because his movie's coming out at the end of the year, which apparently test screenings have been bad.
Really?
Because they went in. All right, so after the whole Amber Heard, Johnny Depp court case and her
God.
losing and showing that she's a piece of shit as well,
Yeah.
They reshoot everything.
they re-edit, they cut her out of the movie.
Yep.
They went
Yep.
and did some reshoots. Apparently, it's not lining up well. So that movie is going to come out. It's also going to be a mess.
Yup.
And apparently, Jason Momoa may be recast to be playing Lobo.
I fucking hope so, man.
Yo.
He's hinted at it too hard.
He needs to play Lobo.
He looks like Lobo without the white skin already.
They need
Yup.
that needs to be another like semi standalone movie, and if they want to at the tail end, they can link it into whatever they make the DC.
Superman.
Yeah, but we don't know how they're gonna.
Yeah.
With the reboot, we don't know how they're gonna do that. That's why I say standalone until they figure
Yeah.
whatever the fuck they want to do with this universe.
But yeah, so like ultimate consensus for The Flash. It was a good film.
yeah, it's alright.
Watch it when it goes to streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't pay any extra money for it.
Yeah. Again, Michael Keaton's the best part in the film.
Yep.
So now that we're talking about the recasting of the DC universe, Superman and Lois have officially been cast for the new Superman Legacy film.
Talking about the Superman and Lois TV show.
Yeah. No. Not the TV show, the James Gunn Superman movie, the Superman reboot.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know how to pronounce this man's name, but David Corenswet is cast as Superman.
Who the fuck is that?
I'll show you in a second. And then the actress playing Lois is the woman from The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Nah, you got me.
Yeah.
Let me go.
Rachel Brosnan. Oh, this is Rachel Brosnan. Too bad.
Yes, yeah, before.
Yeah, and this is the guy they cast to play Superman, who looks like a young Henry Cavill.
Yeah, he does. Wait, I've seen him before.
Yeah. He's been in a couple of movies.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
I've never watched him, but I've seen him in space before.
Yeah.
Wait, go back in. He looks like
You know who he reminds me of? He kind of looks like Henry Cavill and Tom Welling mixed together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he has the Superman look.
Yeah.
And then Rachel, oh God, who does she remind me of? It was that other like white chick, but with like lighter hair. She was in a lot of like
He looks like
girl empowerment movies.
Now I know who he
Like in like the
Looks
mid
dude
2000s.
Sandman and Spider-Man 3.
Oh, I can see it in the jawline, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. He looks like Sandman from Spider-Man 3 a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Are you thinking of Rachel looking a little bit like Peggy Carter?
Oh, from Captain America?
Yeah, because in Mrs. Maisel she looks like that. But hey,
Nah.
we're finally getting a Lois Lane that has black hair.
That is true.
What Lois Lanes were you getting before?
Yeah, they cast a brunette to play her in the.
That's her?
Yeah, this is the Lois actress who's playing Lois.
Okay.
Yeah, because in the comics she has black hair.
In the comics, she has black hair. In the original Superman movies, they cast a brunette, and then for Man of Steel, they cast a redhead.
Yeah, even in the Superman cartoons, the shorty had black hair.
Yeah.
From the old Superman cartoons. I don't know what the fuck they be trying to do. Trying to give it a different look.
Yeah, who was it that was in Man of Steel? It was Amy Adams as Lois Lane.
Eh.
Yeah, so like, but yeah, so I'm excited to see what to do with this. James Gunn, from what we've seen, every comic book movie that he's done has been quality.
Yes.
And has been money. So like, I fully trust he knows what he's doing.
Well, that's why he wants to reboot everything.
Yeah, which is the smart move. I know you got the Snyder fucking fans, which there's not a lot of them. They're just really fucking loud, just like bitching about Henry Cavill. And it sucks. I like Henry Cavill, but you know what? You got a guy who looks just like him, just fucking 15 years younger.
Yeah,
or whatever the case.
We rather Henry Cavill.
I know. Which, speaking of, I haven't started it yet, but like part 1 of his last season of The Witcher dropped on Thursday.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Witcher season 3, it dropped Thursday, and then the second part drops at the end of July.
Yeah,
and then that's it. That's it for Henry Cavill as The Witcher, which is fucking stupid.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Is it because he's been colliding with these studios as far as what he wants?
with the showrunners?
Right.
Yeah, because they wanted to go off books.
Right.
And he's a giant Witcher nerd, and he's like, Geralt will never do this. He wouldn't do that.
Right.
Like apparently they wanted him to like do like a sex scene or whatever, like in the last season when him and Jennifer met up, and he's like, no. He goes, that doesn't happen in the books. His character is not emotionally there.
Right.
And like he fought them. So like they were basically pissed at him that he got, like he used to star the show. So like he kept getting his way and like over the ideas that they had. So they're happy that he's leaving.
Yeah, but that show is gonna go to shit now.
Oh, 100%. And then in order to like Netflix try to like trick people into like, no, it's good. They already greenlit season 5 of The Witcher. Which,
excuse me?
Yeah, season 3 just came out.
Season 4 hasn't even
started shooting, because season 4 is the first season with Liam Hemsworth. They're like, oh no, we believe in this so much. We're already greenlighting season 5. I'm like, all right, go ahead. I'm not watching it.
It doesn't matter if you think doing a power move to try and like promote it's gonna work. If it sucks, it sucks.
Yep.
Like, just because you. Like, that doesn't mean anything, especially when you haven't even shot season 4 yet.
Yeah.
Like, there's still room for you to cancel it. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, and they're like, I saw some article, I didn't even bother clicking on it. It's like, oh yeah, the explanation of how Henry Cavill turns into Liam Hemsworth, it's explained by the lore of The Witcher. I'm like, no, it's not.
No,
it's not. Don't fucking lie to me.
It's people reaching because they're like, I need Witcher.
Yeah.
Yep. Nah. Yeah. Sorry. No Henry Cavill, no dice.
No.
Well, like, here's the thing. So, like, that, like, if the showrunners want to do things differently, once Henry Cavill leaves and they start getting their way, that's it. They're going to make a shitty Witcher.
Oh, yes. Dude, they did that Witcher spinoff, like Blood and something. Nobody watched it.
Wait, what?
Blood of the Wolf or
there
something
you go.
like that?
Blood of the Wolf or whatever.
Was it animated?
No, it was live action. It was a live action show that they kept promoting. Like they added the trailer onto the last season of The Witcher at the end. And it's like, oh, from the world of The Witcher. And like, because Netflix is really thinking, it's like, yeah, this is going to be our Game of Thrones. We're going to like bank everything on this. Nobody watched that fucking show.
How long was it?
It was a full season. I think like 10 episodes. Nobody watched it.
Was Henry Cavill in it?
No. It was just other characters of The Witcher. Yeah, and that's exactly how The Witcher's gonna go after fucking Henry's gone.
Oh God! You just gotta like cut on the first episode, see everything that's going on halfway through. Yeah, I cut this shit off.
I guarantee you they'll prolong showing fucking Liam Hemsworth's face in that first episode. They're gonna be doing a lot of shots from his back, and maybe doing like a fight scene and shit like that. And then later on, he turns to the camera, do like the blue steel from Zoolander, and they're like, nah. They'll probably give
not the blue steel.
They'll probably give him the beard to try to cover him as much as his fucking face as possible.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he looks just like The Witcher 3.
We're gonna get old man Geralt.
Yeah.
Hello, kids. I love the youth.
Just like they'll try to explain it, just how they explain Justin Roiland's voice changing in that fucking Hulu's animated show he did with the aliens.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God.
I forget the name. I never watched it.
Neither did I.
But yeah, no. So apparently,
But it got promoted everywhere.
yeah, they released a clip from it where like they got hit with a dart. It's like, oh look, this is supposed to like fix your voice, and hit the Justin Roiland characters with the dart, and then like the voice completely changes. Like, oh my god! It's like, oh, I can switch back. It's like, no, this is better. And the clip ends. I'm like, all right, so that's how they're gonna write him off. How Rick and Morty's gonna do it, I don't know. Apparently, it's still coming out this year.
No.
So,
No.
I say they just like get as close as possible, never explain it. Fuck them.
I can't trust Adult Swim after what the fuck they did with Squidbillies. They didn't even fucking
That
try
is
to replace
true.
Early's voice. They just got Tracy Morgan. Actually,
Yup.
I think they should cast Tracy Morgan as Rick
That would be hilarious.
and Morty.
Stop.
Hey, Morty, it's me, Rick. Oh, Rick. Oh, jeez, where you been? Come on, let's go on an adventure.
No.
I'm Mr. Mixies. Look at me.
Stop.
30 Rock.
God damn it, Tina Fey. Oh man. What? Yeah, I'm kind of glad I stick to the anime and manga now too, because these.
Yeah.
Season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen.
We're not talking about that. That's an
July
emotional discourse.
6th.
That's an emotional discourse. I'm not. No.
Yeah.
We're gonna
No.
get, you know what
No.
we're gonna get?
No, I don't.
You know what we're gonna get? We're gonna
No,
get
I
the
don't.
flashback.
No.
We're gonna get the flashback and we're
No.
gonna get Shibuya.
No.
We're getting Shibuya.
Close your ears.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Shibuya.
I'm not watching nothing until it
Hey,
ends.
it's
I'm
Shibuya.
not watching nothing until it ends. You know why? Because what they did with Jujutsu Kaisen Zero was one of the fucking smartest moves that besides Demon Slayer, that I've seen like some of these anime companies do.
Yeah.
They, right after the first season ended, I know for a fact that people started looking up. Because I know, and sometimes when you on certain manga websites, if you read the comics,
Yeah.
you'll find some shit. That's how I found out about Jujutsu Kaisen Zero. I'm like, a prequel? Like somebody was like, hey, yo, you guys ever read the prequel? It's like literally kind of like this, but you know, like better in a way, and like it's like four or five chapters or whatever. I'm like, all right, let me check it out. I checked that shit out. Gas. Literally 6 months later, they put out the fucking advertisement for Jujutsu Kaisen Zero.
Yep, for the movie, right?
Yep.
Yep.
I
And it
remember.
was godlike.
Because when they announced the movie, that's when you told me about
Mhm.
Jujutsu Kaisen Zero. They're
I
like, yeah, they're making a movie of this shit.
Yo, I was not expecting that because usually sometimes with prequels, like they either would make an OVA,
Yep.
a few episodes of it, not a whole movie. The fact that they made it into a movie and they went balls to the wall and kept everything good, I'm like, yeah, I have more trust in y'all now. More trust than how I had in them with the Demon Slayer movie.
Yeah. What do you think
With
of Demon
that
Slayer
one.
season 3?
I haven't watched it
You
at
haven't
all.
watched it?
No, like I like what I've seen so far, but I'm not gonna be interested in anything until
Season 4?
because I know that's when Zenitsu turns up, and it's like kind of like
It's gonna be the Hashira training, and which is not a lot.
It's not.
And then they got to get into the Infinity Mansion thing.
Yep.
Because like this, and you know, before we move on, the Swordsmith Village, it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
For the
good.
most part, it was a good season. I don't like that they rely way too much on that whole 3D cell shaded anime
Yep.
where they do 3D models and then try to draw on top to try to make it 2D.
What's her face is running away when the demon's running away and shit.
That
like that.
and the wood dragons from was it Upper 5?
Yeah. When he had the drums and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
So they relied a lot on that type of animation, which I am not a fan of, but whatever. Just like, all right, so like One Piece has done that sometimes, like especially with like Kaido. That I get. You got a time crunch. You have to release an episode weekly. Come on, Demon Slayer. You had a whole year to work on this. It's only 12 episodes. You could have hand drawn that.
They could.
But
They can. They just.
yeah. But yeah. for the most part, the season was good. Animation, the fights were good. It's just one of those things where like, I even felt the same way while reading the arc, except like I blew through it in a single day, so I didn't feel it as much as when I was watching the anime. But I'm like, it's not the same without Inosuke and Zenitsu being part of the core group.
Yeah,
because the dynamic isn't there.
Yeah. No, they try to take them out and like just do Tanjiro, Nezuko, and like give other characters some shine and introduce them, but like without having your core team all there, it kind of felt off. At least cut back to them, see what they're doing, but just the whole complete cold turkey, it felt kind of off.
Like in the anime.
Yeah,
because in the manga they do go back and
they did like all right. So you know how like the episodes of Demon Slayer at the end they have like a little joke clip of them like in a classroom or doing something. Like they cut to Zenitsu and Inosuke and they're like, "Hey, when are we getting a chance?" And then it just cuts off right there.
Okay, because I'm trying to remember from the manga whether they like.
No, they don't come back to them. It was just the Swordsman's Village.
Huh. Okay, I know what I'm thinking about. The only time they really go back to them is really during like the training arc.
Yeah,
where they like
when it switches back and forth between them while they're doing their training.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. But I kind of like that though, because after a while it started to only become about them and their journey rather than Tanjiro trying to figure out how the fuck he's gonna bring his sister back to being.
Yeah.
So
and then we get the ending with her being immune to being killed by the sun. And Muzan Jackson's like, all right, fuck this white lily or this blue lily. I'm gonna eat her.
Yep. And then he's not Muzan Jackson. Just because he had the colors, that don't make him him.
I seen Smooth Criminal.
You just saying that because Tanjiro ran into them in the shopping district. He turned around, he had on the white and black.
I just love all of the edits of that like first scene where he like beats up those like punks in the alleyway. It's like Chimona, and he just hits him with the back of his hand and throws him into the wall.
Meanwhile, they start convulsing and breathing. It's just
I learned to play that on the bass for you, kids.
All right. Okay. I'm looking forward to this next season. I want to see my boys Zenitsu turn up. And I want to see fucking Muzan like during like the last arc where he sees Tanjiro when Tanjiro starts turning up and he's like, oh shit. My boy, he's back. He's reincarnated. Run away. When he saw the fucking earrings and shit again, he saw fucking keep forgetting the dude's name, but Yuichiro. Yeah, when he sees Yuichiro's face through Tanjiro and he's coming at him with a fucking black blade. Yeah, I need to see that in animation.
Yeah, I'm still mad that we never got Tanjiro versus Upper One.
Me too. I am glad the way it played out though, because it showed
by all the other Hashiras.
No, like it showed how powerful he was. Like they literally had to jump him. They had to jump him.
Fight back! Oh shit, he's fighting back.
Yeah, no, legit. It's like, he ain't gonna do shit. Jump him all at one time. Son swung his sword one time. They're like, oh, what the fuck? Oh. All right, we need to coordinate ourselves.
Yeah. Oh man.
Well, also don't forget, like so far, like we know that like in his normal, like when he's like all out, he has like multiple arms.
Yep.
And you haven't seen that yet. In the anime, they don't show that until he's actually like fighting. You're like, oh wait, shit. He was based on he was what the animatronic was based on.
Yep.
And that's when you like realize, like in the Swordsmith Village, the training dummy, the animatronic.
That when it broke, it has Tanjiro's new sword inside.
Yep.
I forgot that part.
Because the animatronic has 6 arms.
Yep.
Okay. That part's a little blurred. I probably forgot about that part.
Yeah.
You're talking about right before they fight Upper Moon 5? Or after?
Before. At the beginning of the Swordsman's Village.
Yeah. When they're fighting
breaks it. That he was
give me the key. And he's like, nah. And the fucking Mr. Shredder's like, give me the fucking key, you little shit. And he like fucking takes the key, ends up like almost breaking
and
the
then Tanjiro's
dummy.
arm.
Yep.
Because Tanjiro tried to grab him. He's like, he just grabs him. He's like, wait, what the fuck? He's like, you're smaller than me. Why can't I move?
Yeah.
And he's like, you're annoying me.
Yeah, no, I slipped past that part.
Yeah.
I didn't really think anything of the 6 arms. I was like, okay.
Well, they literally just say like, yeah, supposedly it's based on this demon that like some demon
It's
slayer
based
fought.
on this powerful swordsman that, in order to replicate his moves, you got to give him multiple arms.
And that's kind of when you learn how he was a descendant of Kokoshibo and shit like that.
Yeah, because him and his twin brother,
Mhm.
Yep.
twin brother became upper one.
Yeah,
and
I didn't think nothing of that dummy. I wasn't putting 2 and 2 together, but that actually makes mad sense now. Fuck. He had a fucked up past.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
Majority of them did.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, that was the thing. They had to like nobody's just like, yeah. I mean, except for shit. What's the fucking one that leads the cult?
Upper 2.
Upper 2? Yeah, like Upper 2. Like he's the only one that really like
Right, he just
He didn't
had a
have
tragic
as
past.
much.
He's a piece of shit from
he
the
was just a
beginning.
piece of shit. Yeah.
I think that's partially why I liked him a lot too, because he was one of those like sadistic characters. He just loved to kill just to kill. Like
when he was talking like Upper 3, and Upper 3 like blows up his fucking face.
Yeah.
And then 1 cuts off 3's hand, and he goes, come on. It's like, don't bully him. He's like, of course he's upset. He's been a demon longer than me, and I passed him in rank in no time. And he's like, I could have touched that at any point, but he's my friend.
Yeah, he's just such a
At that
dickhead.
point, I'm like, oh, yeah, he could fuck him up again.
yeah, he can. He just sat there and took the hit. He was just like, yeah, it's nothing.
He's like, he's my friend.
He's my friend. We're gonna be
And
friends
Upper One's like, no,
forever.
learn your place. If he disrespects you, then he's disrespecting me. He needs to learn the order.
Yep.
And then he's like, all right, yeah. He's like, one day I'm gonna kill you. He goes, yeah, good luck.
Yep. And then that's when he fucking he felt like his head got slashed off. He didn't even touch him. He's like, oh. All right, let me stop fucking around.
Especially when they were all talking all that shit. He goes, yeah, Upper One's been here the whole time. He's like, oh. Bang.
My bad.
He just like pops up. Akusa. You really want to act like this? You think this is smart, motherfucker?
Yeah.
You know who I am. You know how many eyes I got, bitch.
Now, but speaking of anime, they finally released a trailer for the live-action One Piece series.
Yeah.
What are you?
I like the way the shit looks. Like
It looks good.
Like the way like they made Baratie and shit. I love that. Like all the other things besides like the actual One Piece characters themselves, I love so far. But
yeah, the only complaints I've seen about it is like either people like or hate how Buggy looks.
Yeah, Buggy looks trash.
Yeah, he looks like Pennywise.
Yes.
Yep.
So some people love it, some people hate it. They're complaining about like the CGI for the Gum Gum pistol.
Yeah.
It's just like it looks too wonky, but it's a TV show budget.
That and they could have gone like the cheap comical makeup route for Buggy. They didn't have to go that hard.
Yeah.
I don't think they could.
Yeah, but again, it was like half a second scene. Like I would need to see more of the character.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what they're gonna do. It looks like One Piece. It looks good. Like I was mentioning earlier when we were watching the trailer, the multiple outfits that we saw within the trailer of the Straw Hats wearing are all illustrations that Oda did for the color.
For the color covers of
For the color cover spreads. So there's like a separate book. There's like 2 of them of all his color covers.
Yeah.
So these are all outfits that he drew before.
Right. Like they were in the
Yeah. At one point, when you see Luffy in that Hawaiian shirt looking at the Going Merry, I was like, wait a minute, is that the shirt from Dressrosa? But I was like, no, it's not.
the sunflower one?
Yeah, that would have been cool if he would have worn it from this point on. It's like, oh shit, he had it the whole time.
That would be dope. And Oda could do that.
Yeah.
He's just like, nah.
Nah, they're like, nah. Yeah, Zoro looks the best out of all of them.
I think so too. Mainly because they got his character like to the T.
Yeah.
Luffy, I think they should cut his hair some.
Yeah.
like just down
Like his hair was a little bit too long.
Yeah, like if they cut it down but still made it like shaggy like that,
Yeah.
that would have been perfect. Not really too fond of Nami right now.
Yeah, it looked like a bad wig.
That and
like, cause like, isn't she a redhead naturally?
I don't know.
She's either like a redhead or like a strawberry blonde.
Hold on.
Kyle's looking it up.
Sanji's okay.
Sanji looks okay. You know what the problem with Sanji? He looks too brolic.
Yeah,
because Sanji's like scrawny, like this dude
like
looks
a
wide.
slender French dude, basically.
Yeah, no, this dude looks wide, which is funny because when we saw the images of him when he first got cast, I'm like, yo, how you gonna cast Anel as the Sanji? But like you see him doing some of the kicks. You see the scene where he saves Luffy in Fishman Island, in Arlong Park.
Yeah.
Emily Rudd, that's right.
So like, and so like
they should redhead, blondish.
Yeah, they should have just gone with her natural hair color instead of giving her the wig.
It would be a stretch, right?
Yeah, they wanted to. They wanted to go with like the cartoony orange look.
Yeah, that.
And I'm like, I get it for the anime, but I'm like, to make it realistic, you could have just made her a redhead. Or she's already a redhead. You could have just left her with her regular hair.
That looked a little off though.
Yeah.
Her hair color.
Yeah.
I think they probably would have needed to.
Yeah, either that or just get a better wig.
Yeah, they could have gone with a darker orange than that instead of like that brightish orange that they were trying to do.
We only saw like a couple of seconds of Usopp. He looked fine. I know some people are complaining they didn't do the nose, but like it would not have translated well.
No.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
Not at all.
They didn't show.
If they CG'd that would look bad.
Yeah. And if they would have done the makeup, it would also not look good. It would have looked terrible. So I'm okay with that change. We saw the other change of Luffy's scar. They made it more of a realistic scar as opposed to like how it looks in the anime and manga, which is just like the black lines with like the stitches.
Oh, they did that at first in the first trailer, right?
Yeah. Like that's the one thing I pointed out when we were watching the trailer.
Yeah,
like he has a scar.
This time I didn't see that. Like,
it's kind of like faded.
Yeah.
But like it's there.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, Luffy has a scar. We see Shanks for like half a second with the part of Sea King when it takes his arm, and we see Albedo getting punched, or we don't see her getting punched. We see her the lead up to her getting punched with the Gum pistol, and we see
Axe Hand
Morgan's poster, and we see a couple of the fights look like from Lockdown.
Yeah,
and that's about it. So like, we see Garp's ship for half a second. That ship that was shooting the cannonballs, that was Garp's ship.
I didn't pick that.
And we see Kobe
for like half a second.
He was in the corner when Luffy was doing.
When he was going gum.
Yeah.
Kobe looked all right. For the most part, the characters look like how they're supposed to look like, and I mean, I'll check it out. It's gonna be 8 episodes. You know, the pacing's gonna be fast as fuck because like they're covering from all of East Blue in these 8 episodes. So they're going from the beginning all the way to Lockdown.
That's feasible.
So like
you're feasible, but will it be
you're getting Arlong Park and just all of that in one episode. Same thing with Baratie and all of that.
That'll only work if the episodes aren't like 30 minutes.
No, they're an hour long.
Okay, that's not bad then.
And how many episodes is it?
8.
That's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
Like if it's like an hour or something like that, or like hour or 10, okay.
Yeah,
I could dig that because then you're legit. It's kind of like watching episodes back to back and skipping the intro and the ending.
Yeah.
At that point.
Now I wonder what song they're gonna use for the intro. Are they gonna use "We Are" or are they gonna come up with like their own original stuff?
They need to use the OG fucking One Piece with Go Rogers in the fucking paper in the background and shit.
Oh yeah.
If they use that one, I'll be
everything
satisfied.
I own is it's yours for the taking. I left it all in one piece.
No, get the fuck out of here!
Nah.
Don't you dare!
I don't give a fuck if it would be hilarious. Don't you dare.
No!
Solo. I'm sure someone did an edit of that.
No. God, no, please.
Let's take a look.
Don't give it up, Sanjay. No.
Give it up.
Yayo. Oh, set for One Piece. Chicka. It's the land by the treasure in the ground mine. I really wish I've never seen that. I'm not even gonna lie to you, Kyle.
Okay, they haven't done it yet.
Oh, good.
Which means we can do it.
Yes.
No, I'm not taking part
Once
in
we
that.
finish recording this, I'm gonna download that trailer and start chopping away.
Yeah, yo.
Dreaming. At 3 a.m., you're gonna get a text message from me. It's done.
Nah.
Get hit with a copyright strike so fucking fast. Yo, Solo, he's like a samurai.
Oh, jeez. Please. They better give Sanji a cigarette. I hope they do.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
What's the rating on it?
I don't know. That's the thing. With it being a Netflix series, I think they got different guidelines.
Yeah.
So,
Wait, what you mean?
so like if you have a movie in theaters, it could be a PG film, like no cursing, nothing. If you have a character smoking, it's automatically an R-rated.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought it was
smoking.
teen.
Nah, R.
Oh.
I always thought that was teen too.
Mm-hmm. Well, again, things have changed over time. Like back in the day, like
Yeah,
Movies
because
are
smoking was
G-rated.
everywhere.
everybody smoked, but then like they've been really hard about it,
Yeah.
about not depicting smoking.
Meanwhile, half these kids' parents be having candlesticks lit while they're watching One Piece.
Yep.
Can't win.
Well, most of the time they don't even have kids.
Yep.
That too.
Anyways, so it comes out at the end of August. I'm gonna check it out.
Why not? Give it a try.
We'll watch it here.
No.
We'll review the episodes.
No.
Yeah, Casey's watching it.
Yeah.
No.
He's watching it twice.
No.
Casey's gonna watch it like Squidward fucking likes Krabby Patties. Yeah, I hate that shit. And he goes home and he's just like, it's so good.
Casey, no, it's all going to your hips, and then you explode.
The only way that's happening is if I fucking staple my eyes open. That's the only way that's happening. And you ain't got no stapler here.
You sure about
Nah,
that?
he's gonna get Dahmered.
You sure about that?
Dahmer, no!
You can leave when you finish watching it.
Oh, God. I'm gonna have to call back up.
Who?
The bitches.
Oh shit!
Oh, you gonna hear in the background?
It'd be like World War Z. Climbing over each other and shit.
You'll be busting through the back window. Pavlov go run away.
God damn it. Anyways, and speaking of trailers, they dropped a new trailer for Dune 2.
I really like that trailer.
This trailer looked much better than that first.
OD.
That first trailer looked boring, like the first fucking movie. I was like,
I don't know. It might be a warning that this second movie is gonna be boring.
you might be right. All of a sudden, we're watching the trailer. Christopher Walken pops up. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Now, I can't tell you exactly what's happening in the trailer because I don't understand what the fuck is happening.
Neither do I, because I never watched the first one.
Yeah, Timothy Chalamet is leading the Sand People, and then they're like, oh, we don't trust him. It's like, oh, there's a prophecy he has to follow. He's Sand Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah,
You got
Maybe.
clap.
I don't know. And he gave people the clap. And we got Batista as an albino. And,
I hate that so much.
yeah, this shit looked like fucking Star Wars meets Mad Max.
Yeah, but like, why do you have all those albinos out there in the desert?
And it should be dying.
Yeah, they should be dying.
Nah, they got water reserves.
Yeah.
That, and then I think that shit they put in their notes helps them to breathe.
Yeah. But yeah, no, this fucking movie is like, it's trying to like be over serious for a sci-fi film.
Yeah.
It could go either way. We see Josh Brolin still alive. I think he got killed in the first movie. Or we thought he did.
It's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, so I'm like,
Did you ever read the books?
Nope.
No.
did you? I heard the books are really good. That's the
Yeah.
thing. That's why they're trying to make this into a franchise. Like, the books are so good, they inspired like Star Wars and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like Flash Gordon, all these like stuff that like are all inspired by Star Wars. Like, it all originated from Dune.
Dune. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And they just want to make it like sci-fi
Yeah.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, because like they did a Dune movie back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
but wasn't that also shit?
Yeah, it was also bad. Which again, like I've said it before, and I'll say it again. The first Dune was boring as shit, and then in the Oscars, they won a shit ton of Oscars over like movies that were really good. I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, because
There
those
you can
things are
turn it
all fucking rigged.
Yeah, and I'm like, how is this movie winning all these awards? It's not good. And then nobody talked about it because Will Smith slapped the shit out of Chris Rock.
Yep.
I almost said Chris Pine. I'm like, nah, that wouldn't have gone down.
Nah. I don't think he would have had the balls to slap Chris Pine.
No.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. Chris Rock is kind of...
Small.
Yeah.
Small dude, yeah.
I wouldn't know. I don't go around slapping people.
No.
Well, at least not with my hands.
No, Casey, that's vehicular manslaughter.
Vehicular? I don't even have 4 wheels.
Come here, girl. Let me put some meat on that grill.
Go, no. Who said?
But yeah, so in the movie, we see him like doing his like romance with Zendaya.
Yeah.
Like in the first movie, all the trailers kept like showing her and whatever, like, oh yeah, she's gonna be a big part of this. She's in the movie for like 2 minutes.
Yep.
She pops up in like dream sequences, like he's having dreams about her, and then in the very end, he goes, "I had a dream about you." She's like, "What?"
Yo, shut up.
That's how the song goes. But yeah, no, this.
So the movie just goes up.
Yeah, no. This is a movie that I'm gonna skip. I'll watch if it's on HBO. I'll watch it or Max. I'll watch it that way. Just with the first one, I am not paying for this shit.
Why would you want to?
Yeah, and speaking of not paying for shit, we also got the trailer for Kraven the Hunter. Oh my god!
God, that looks so terrible.
Honestly, I was really hoping we didn't talk about this one. We could have skipped
it. We have to. So apparently, the trailer leaked.
When?
The same day they released the trailer. They weren't gonna release the trailer that day. Someone got their hands on a fucking HD version of the trailer, the one that showed at CinemaCon, and they posted it online. And like,
my god!
At that point, everybody saw it. So like 4 hours later, Sony's like, fuck. So then they officially released the trailer. They put out a green band and a red band trailer, and like, cause like Image leaked the fucking Ryan Taylor, Brian, what the fuck's his name? Taylor Johnson. Said Ryan or Brian, either way. Of him in like that, wearing that like leather fucking vest. He was like, no, this is from Kraven the Hunter. I'm like, motherfucker, look like young Hercules. What the fuck is this?
Yup.
I'm like, that is not Kraven the Hunter. And I'm like, and then the trailer comes out and he's wearing that fucking vest. And like they show you a clip where he has the lion mane vest and he's like, with a spear.
Yep.
And then so like they went the opposite route of Kraven the Hunter, where he's like, he's a fucking big game hunter. Like he hunts these dangerous animals. The reason he wants to go after Spider-Man is because, animals bore me. I've killed them all, but this is dangerous. Like this could probably kill me or I kill him.
Yo,
that's the whole point of Kraven.
The most dangerous game.
Yep, and the whole thing with Kraven. All right, so he's like has like advanced like reflexes and stuff like that because he takes some like herb drug, almost like the Black Panther purple herb.
Yeah.
His wife Calypso gives him. So like he's like almost like a super soldier. And this motherfucker gets blood from a lion into his wounds, and he has fucking lion powers. Got glowing eyes and jump and running on walls. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? This shit look like a fucking like those Marvel movies from the early 2000s before Iron Man. So when you had Daredevil and Ghost Rider, it looks like from that time.
Just like Venom. That fucking Daredevil was so terrible.
He moved like one of the vampires from Blade.
Yup.
He looked like the Beast from Glass. Like, and his brother's like, you're just like our father, looking for another trophy. And like to give I was like, oh yeah, he is a hunter. I'm like, fuck you. And then everybody in the Kraven's Russian. He has that thick ass Russian, like, I will get the spider. They cast fucking Russell Crowe to do the Kraven voice, playing Kraven's father, and then you got Kraven, is that how you killed my mother? I'm like, fuck you. You didn't even try.
Wait, is Kraven Russian?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
And here's the best part. The movie comes out in October. They're hoping that Spider-Man 2, the video game, is going to give them a push because the Kraven is going to be one of the main villains in that game. In the gameplay trailer they put out, they show Kraven in it. Like, the whole thing is
Yeah, but,
Kraven's
like-
army, and you see Kraven fighting some guy. He's like, Sergey! And he's like, I thought you'd be different, but you're nothing. And he kills him. So they're hoping, like, oh yeah, that people are going to play Spider-Man 2 and they want more Kraven. So they're going to go see this movie.
No, they're not.
No, if the movie
No,
comes
they're
out
not.
first, it's gonna hurt the sales of that Spider-Man game. I'm telling
Yeah, they
you.
should put the Spider-Man game out first.
Yeah.
They're going to put out the Spider-Man game verse.
Yeah.
That's why they put it at the end of that fucking letter.
Yeah. Yeah,
No.
they're hoping to have some synergy and have people be Kraven crazy. That ain't happening. Oh, Aaron Taylor Johnson. There we go. That's his fucking name.
Nah.
No, this movie looks bad. And he's like, he's running around, hit one guy with a bear trap, bites the other guy's nose, and the worst part at the end of the trailer, let me show you why they called me the Rhino. And he like injects himself and starts transforming. I'm like, that's not even the fucking Rhino. The whole thing with the Rhino is, all right, just like the Scorpion, he gets a suit basically fused with him in order to try to fight Spider-Man, and then he's stuck in that suit. He can't take it off.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing of the Rhino. No, they're fucking making this guy into like the Hulk.
Yup.
He turns into the Rhino.
I have radioactive rhino
Rhino blood.
Apparently, there's just radioactive animals running around the
And then-
savannah.
And then they have to
Giving
include
people superpowers.
that shot of like him like laying down on the floor with the spiders coming at him.
Yeah.
To like, to remind you, hey, this is part of the Spider-Man universe. I'm like, it shouldn't be.
Shouldn't be part of any universe.
Yeah.
You should just cancel it at this
you know
point.
What, you know what this shit looks like? It looks like fucking that oh my god, not Tarzan. What's the name of that other guy that talks to animals? He has like weasels and shit. Like Jungle Master or something.
I don't even remember, to be honest
Oh my
with you.
God. It's like, I think it's not Jungle Master, but like, let's see.
It's some other garbage, I'm guessing.
Tarzan ripoff. With weasels. Yeah, he had like talking weasels.
I'm not talking weasels, bro. Why?
I don't know.
Why not?
The fuck they gonna do for him? Help him fight? No.
Beastmaster.
Beastmaster.
This should look like Beastmaster.
Let me see.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
They even look like Aaron Taylor Johnson. Like right here with the lion.
Yup.
Why?
And here he is with the spear.
No.
It's like, how can we do Tarzan and not get sued? I know. We'll make Beastmaster.
Call him Beastmaster. He's the master of beasts. He controls the beasts and he fights shit. What's our villain? Fuck you. That's the villain.
Yeah, so that's what this movie ain't Kraven the Hunter. It's fucking Beastmaster. Oh god, it looks bad.
Yes.
Like, how the fuck are you gonna do all these fucking Spider-Man villains? Try to make them into good guys, especially when their whole origins revolved around Spider-Man.
Yep.
At least with Kraven, out of all of them, they could get away with it the most. All right, he's a big game hunter and whatever. And he saw
he wasn't
Spider-Man. He wasn't created by Spider-Man. He wanted to go after Spider-Man. He was already around. But like with Venom, that's like everything about that character is tied to fucking Spider-Man. And now we're gonna get 3 fucking movies about Venom with no Spider-Man. Like that big spider in the chest, that's never happening.
Nope.
With Venom?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not.
Which they started shooting Venom 3 this week.
We don't have any information on it, right?
No, just the only footage is you see Tom Hardy walking out of a bar wearing the same exact outfit he wore in that clip at the end of No Way Home.
Yeah. Where he like gets transported to the hotel.
He disappears.
Yeah.
So he's wearing the same outfit. That's it. And again, with like I was saying before, with like Deadpool 3 going ahead and filming in the middle of a strike,
Yeah.
that means this movie's filming in the middle of a strike. So if they need reshoots, that they are not happening.
No, but they can get the stuff that's already written out of the way.
Yeah.
That's about it. That's all they can do.
Yeah, I have no confidence in this fucking film.
Nope.
Just like how I have no confidence on Beastmaster.
Nope.
I'm not calling him Kraven. Him and his fucking weasels.
The weasels are just Sony execs.
Yeah, and speaking of like Sony Spider-Man in-universe movies, we have good news. El Muerto looks like it's canceled.
Wait, what?
All right, so remember when in CinemaCon last year where they announced like all the Spider-Man shit that they're going to be doing Sony? The Spider-Man stuff without Spider-Man. So they were doing a El Muerto movie starring Bad Bunny because they had that Bullet Train movie with Brad Pitt.
Yep.
And he had a scene in it, and they were like so impressed by Bad Bunny in that movie. They're like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna do a Spider-Man universe movie starring Bad Bunny about a Puerto Rican playing a Mexican luchador." Yeah,
For what?
You know, if they did come out with that, that's gonna like offend
Yeah.
so many people.
but they gave it the green light. So El Muerto is a character that's been in 2 Spider-Man issues. 2. It's about this wrestler who has a magic mask that he got from his father, and he's a bad guy. And Spider-Man beats him up. That's it. That's all there is to that fucking character. There's nothing more. So they were so confident, it's like, well, we're going to do an El Muerto movie with Bad Bunny. Then the writer's strike happened, movie got delayed, and it went past Bad Bunny's schedule because he has his touring schedule. So he's like,
Yeah.
he dropped out of the project. He's like, I can't do it. Like, it doesn't line up with my schedule. I can't do the movie anymore. So he left the project. So it's basically the release date that they had for that movie. It's no longer delayed. It's just gone.
Yep.
And with that being said, they're still in looks to see if they can recast the character. Some people are like, oh, just make it Pedro Pascal. Everybody loves him right now. He's like 50.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's like 50, and El Muerto's
Yeah.
supposed to be like a young 20
He's a
something,
luchador.
right?
You know, ain't no way in hell Pedro Pascal is gonna get ripped to play that fucking character for a. He's not even in the alphabet. I was gonna say a D-list Spider-Man movie. He's not even in the alphabet. He's in a fucking 2 issues of the comic.
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right. Sony.
I'll call Sony.
I got you.
Anyways, but yeah, so that's gone from the touring from the shooting schedule.
Yeah,
Thank
God.
fucking God.
Yup.
Oh, also, by the way, that Bullet Train movie came out, and when people saw it, they said Bad Bunny's a terrible fucking actor.
Yup. No, well, you know, of course, they cast Bad Bunny because he's a recognizable name.
Yeah, because right now he's the most streamed artist in Spotify, and his tours are selling out, and he's like, Chumbea, Chumbea, and people like that shit for some fucking reason. Fuck Bad Bunny.
Hey, listen, we have
I know,
Bad Bunny
I know. You're
meeting.
Puerto Rican. You're supposed to support your own. Nah, fuck 'em.
Exactly. No, we have a Bad Bunny meeting every Friday.
I never show up.
That's how much he dislikes Bad Bunny.
All right, I get it now.
And the last subject we have is the Mortal Kombat 2 film started shooting, and they announced the cast.
Wait, you said Mortal Kombat what?
2, the movie.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, I forgot about that movie. I'm kind of glad I did.
Yeah, so basically we got characters coming back that were killed in the first movie. So Kung Lao's coming back. Kano's
Basically,
coming
all
back.
of the cast is coming back,
basically,
right?
Yeah, pretty much majority of the cast from the first movie is coming back.
Okay.
It's official. Carl Urban is Johnny Cage. But they did a set photo of like them hanging out like at a table. He shaved off his Billy Butcher beard. Sub-Zero's coming back. Same actor, but is he gonna be Noob Saibot? Is he gonna be Kuai Liang, young Sub-Zero? They're just bringing evil Sub-Zero back as Sub-Zero because Quan Chi is in the film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
that's-
Jade is in it.
That's the thing. Death means nothing in Mortal Kombat.
That is true.
so-
These motherfuckers die all the time. The one actor, which he's been in like a bunch of movies as like a henchman in the background,
Yeah.
never as like the main antagonist. The guy playing Shao Kahn is fucking huge.
Really?
Yeah, come over here. Look at this guy.
Now I gotta see that. God damn!
Yeah, this is the dude playing Shao Kahn.
Oh hell yeah!
That dude is an absolute fucking unit.
Yep.
That's what that dude is.
Nah, yeah, no good. He's playing Shao Kahn.
Yeah, here he is next to his kid.
Yeah.
All right, but that's a kid. Let's see him next to a normal person.
That picture with him next to Brock Lesnar looks nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's Photoshop though.
Okay.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, no, the dude is a fucking monster.
God damn, how tall is he?
I don't know.
6 something or 7 something.
It's, you can also CGI him to look bigger.
Oh,
He's
6'8". God damn.
Tall
Yeah,
dude?
he's a big motherfucker. So yeah, so he's playing like right now he's in theaters in that Bert Kreischer the Machine.
The what?
Bert Kreischer the comedian.
Ah.
This guy.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I seen the trailer for that.
Yeah, his movie's out now, and he's like a henchman in it.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah, okay, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember that guy. Nah, he's gonna be a good Shao Kahn.
Yeah.
Especially if they
And
just-
all right, so and Shao Kahn's a big fucking guy wearing a helmet. If he can't act, you can just dub over his voice by somebody else.
You don't
Yeah.
even really need to. Shao Kahn doesn't really have sometimes he does in the games.
No, Shao Kahn always talking shit though.
Yeah, but you
Don't make me laugh.
Yeah, you only really need to give him simple lines. Like just to talk shit. And
Yeah.
a deep ass voice, and that's enough. I think
Yeah.
that would be enough for the character. They
Right.
don't have to make him talk to you.
Here he is standing next to a regular person.
Oh, shit, yeah. Yeah.
He's fucking. They give him the fucking hammer. Oh my god.
Yep. So that casting, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And Cole Young is coming back. So like,
Ew.
yeah, that's what everybody says. Yo, it's funny. Someone asked one of the not Ed Boon, but they asked one of the guys developers for Mortal MK1 that's coming out later on this year. It's like, hey, is Cole Young gonna be in the game? And they're like, we think he should only be in the universe of the Mortal Kombat movies. He's not gonna be in the game
Good.
because they know that character's fucking trash.
Yep.
The
And they
only
know-
way.
Oh no, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say the only way that I will say MK2 when it comes out, it'll be a great movie, and I will forgive the first film is if they do what they did with Annihilation and first opening minutes they fucking fatality Cole Young.
That would be hilarious.
I just write him off of the fucking movie.
Yep.
Like he's like, oh, he beat Goro, he's the champion of Earthrealm, and then Shao Kahn just fucking rips him in half. Like,
Yep.
Yeah, but it still wouldn't matter because again, death means nothing in Mortal Kombat.
just
So
write
they
him
could
off.
still bring him
Just-
back.
Yeah, they'll dangle that carrot, but just write him off.
He'll
'cause, like-
come back as
Yeah, because like Katana is gonna be in the sequel, Jade is in the sequel, King Jared and Sindel. So we're gonna see
King Jared.
King Jared's the guy that Shao Kahn killed when he took
Okay.
over his realm and
Okay,
merged
okay,
it with
okay.
Outworld, and then he married Sindel.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see him do that. And-
Katana's father, basically.
Katana's father, and then there's the whole relationship between Katana and Liu Kang.
Yeah.
So this is their way of, if they're smart, write off Cole Young, kill him, make Liu Kang your main fucking character.
Yup.
How he's supposed to be.
Or, I mean, this would be smart in a way because Liu Kang could eventually end up becoming the next Earthbound champion.
Yeah. Well, he technically still is. Raiden chose him. And they didn't do the Mortal Kombat tournament in the fucking first
No, they
movie,
didn't,
which is fucking stupid. It's like, oh, it's the lead up to the tournament. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
They'll lead up to what? The tournament when we reach MK4? Like, what the fuck?
I mean,
Nah, MK1 though, I've been seeing a lot of people play it, have early access to the game.
It looks nice.
It looks so fucking good. Kenshi, the blind dude from all the other older games,
Yeah.
nasty.
Yeah.
Nasty. That, and I really love the way they're rewriting this whole universe. I love it. Raiden ain't got no fucking powers. He's a normal human now. Him and Kung Lao fucking shit up, trying to team up with Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Come on, man.
yo.
That was never going to happen in any other game, bro. Any other game. I'm loving that they're doing it like this. And Liu Kang is a badass. He's not like Raiden. How when Raiden was the Earthrealm god,
Yeah.
he's more merciless than how Raiden was more on the pacifist side.
Yeah, he's more like
that.
Dark Raiden in that.
Yeah, which I like. I really like that. Because that little clip when they showed him finding Shang Tsung in the trailer,
Yeah. you chose a fight with a god. And he just fucking kills him. You're like, oh shit.
Shoves his head down the middle of his fucking body.
Like, Raiden would never do that.
Nope.
Never. Like, never. Motherfucker, some of the two dragons pulled his arms apart. Fuck you! You don't want peace? I'll put you in pieces.
Pretty much. Which is what I think Mortal Kombat really needed.
Yeah. Now I seen some of the footage because some people were able to get a demo.
Yeah.
It looks nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a little bit of the gameplay of it.
Yeah, no, that's why I reinstalled 11 so I could play it and got destroyed in rank.
that game it's gonna be really good. Like, the story, besides the online play, is gonna be really good. I have a good feeling that they're gonna make the story really fucking good.
Yeah.
It's either gonna make you love or hate Liu Kang by the end of it.
Yep.
One or the other. The other characters you'll be good. Like, even if something dies, oh shit! But I think this game is really gonna make you either love or hate Liu Kang.
Yeah.
As a god, because they're rewriting it from not really his perspective, but kind of like from his point of view in a way, since it's being rewritten.
Yeah.
But let's see.
Now, Kyle,
Let's see, man.
do you have any advice for Casey?
Ah, shit, I wasn't ready.
Especially on the E for the Dragon Box. I got one for you, Casey. Take some creatine and make her scream.
That's work of a demon.
Yeah.
I might try it. Kyle, get the creatine. We out the GNC.
Nah, fuck that. Pregnancy meme.
No.
If you...
No babies, please.
Why not?
The queen is too much for one woman to handle right now.
Listen, they grow up a little bit. You have somebody to clean your house, take care of the house chores.
Lovable liabilities, right?
Sometimes lovable.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Sometimes lovable.
And now we're going to go get some margaritas. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/Neopolitan Podcast, youtube.com/Neopolitan Podcast, on Instagram at Neopolitan Podcast, and Twitter at Neopolitan Pod. Follow our TikTok at Neopolitan Pod. From the Instagram, you can get our Linktree link, and you can find the podcast, and all your podcast needs are made. If there's somewhere you want to listen to and we're not there, let us know, and we will be there. Check out the Foodies Never Said Die podcast. Leave them a comment. Tell them we said hi. Check out KZ's OnlyFans. Dark Stallion is still under construction.
No. Yeah, still under construction. Ooh,
But you can still send him money.
Yeah, yes, you can. Also, no content.
For every
right
$10,
now.
you get a dick pic.
You weren't supposed to tell him that.
It's a special summer sale.
It is, but that's for the. Never mind. Anywho, I'm gonna delay the content for now. Tomorrow is the Dragon Box. Don't worry, the space will be air conditioned. It's a little too hot today. I didn't really get time to set everything up. But tomorrow, and also hopefully you guys have been checking your mailboxes. Tickets already been mailed out. So
check for spam.
Yeah, that, and you'll have the general admission tickets. And
someone just claimed the ticket, as you heard.
Probably, yes, but there's going to be general admission tickets, and then there's going to be more premiere,
VIP.
You know, more for the VIP section of the Dragon Box. That's where the real fun starts. But come one, come all, and let me know if you have any plus ones in advance. I don't like strangers.
And remember, Casey's looking for 5 ladies right now. You don't have to pay $200,000. He just needs you to call him the Titan, because he's about to make you implode.
Oh!
Yeah, that's a bit of advice.